Take a breath with Bree. Guess what? You don't have to settle. You don't have to settle. I know sometimes when we ask God for certain things and it takes so long, we start to check ourselves and say, well, maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm being unreasonable. And we start to be willing to settle. If you want an amazing woman in your life, one that knows how to cook country style, one that's attentive to your needs and loving and has her own money, you don't have to settle for anything less. If you want a great man who checks to make sure you get home safely and make sure you walks on the inside of the street and is loving and brings flowers and is kind, you don't have to settle for anything less. Your expectations are not too high. It's okay to expect somebody to provide the basic needs of life for themselves. You don't have to settle for someone who's amazingly kind and loving, but can't provide for himself. And he needs you to provide for him or her. You don't have to settle because they have a beautiful smile, but they have no substance. You can't have a serious conversation about anything. You don't have to settle for somebody who's still 50, 60 years old and mad at the world and mad at everybody, still mad at their mama, mad at their boss, mad at their friends, mad at their sister, mad at their brother. You know, just all that toxicity in your heart. You don't have to settle just because he has a job or just because he calls every day. No, he's still missing some key elements. And if it's a woman, then so is she. We're at an age in our lives where we absolutely can have all of the amazing qualities and characteristics that we want and desire in a person, but we have to also be willing to be that as well. You understand? I am so proud of myself for learning to check those non-compromising parts of my personality that I used to have. When I used to identify as a strong alpha Leo female, you don't care when you were born. You know, all of us are made of pure love. All of us should know how to check that at the door and show up your 100% your best self, the way God wants you to show up, the light that people should be able to see radiating through you. I don't care what's going on at work, because I'm a boss. Y'all know that. Been one for 26 years, okay? But I know how to lay that down. And when I come home to my man, I know how to lay that down, and he see that sweet, amazing, soft, romantic, catering side of me. Yeah, I love making a plate. So you don't have to settle. I don't care who you are, male or female. If it's something that you know your heart needs, if you know you need a woman that's going to make sure that you okay, and there's certain little things she does to make you feel good, don't settle for one that doesn't. If you know that you need a man that calls you baby and says, hey, you know, I love you, or, you know, compliments you or makes you feel beautiful even on your worst day, then don't you settle for anything else. I love you guys, and realize that I don't care what age you are. I don't care how many times you've been married or how many failed relationships. You don't have to settle. I love you guys. Have the best day ever.